Black and biracial is intersectional, not interchangeable. And the reason why is so sad and it's a little bit disgusting that there are Black people who are still upholding this law. So essentially, the reason why biracials were considered Black is because of the one-drop rule. And what the one-drop rule is white people deciding that they don't want anything to do with Black people. They don't want to come anywhere close to Black people. So what happened was when they started doing what they were doing to Black women and procreating with Black women, they essentially ended up creating an entire race. But because of white supremacy and racism and anti-Blackness, they created the one-drop rule, which means if you even have a drop of Blackness in you, get the fuck away from them. Do not call yourself white. Instead of honoring the race that they have created, they created an entire new race of people. But that race of people aren't allowed to be that race of people because white supremacy. Mind you, they are here. I'm staring at them. You're staring at them. If you close your eyes and open your ears, you will hear them crying about their identity crisis. Valid, by the way, because they were robbed. They were never allowed to exist freely as themselves. They were not the only ones. However, just because they erased you does not mean that you can erase us. It is 2026. You are free to be, at least for the time being. We are no longer slaves. We are not segregated. Why do we keep drawing these lines? And for reference, I had an ex, my first love, okay? Biracial, white. Skin, white. Eyes, green. Hair, red. Consider themselves super pro-Black. Would call me a narcissist because I would not acknowledge that they were Blacker than me. Not just Black, Blacker than me. Born to two Black parents. Because they came from a Black woman and grew up in the DMV. Fun fact, this person is now a red hat voter. And what I would always ask is, what is so wrong with being yourself? Who the hell told you it is not okay to be mixed? It's okay. You don't have no box? Give them a box. Do they have a box on applications? Mine's at the top, so I don't got to go too far down. We shouldn't even have them on applications. But like, if they don't have a box, give them a box. They deserve a box. They're here. They exist. And the crazy thing is, realistically, humans have probably created so many more races that we should be honoring. So many more different small subcultures that we should be honoring as people. But because of white supremacy, we will never be allowed to, well, I'm not going to say never because we are completely in charge of that. But because of white supremacy right now, we are not allowed to acknowledge them. We are not allowed to name new races, create new. I mean, they're here. We're just not allowed to talk about them. Like biracials, they're right here staring at you and me, and we are calling them Black. Rachel Dolezal was passing for a good long time. She was never a Black woman. Never. She was always, and will always be, a white woman born to two white parents who is passing as a Black woman. Always. You can't change how you were born. Biracials will always be biracial from the day they are born to the day they are dead. That is important. That is a key part of their experience. Now, there may be some experiences that intersect. That does not mean you can group us all together. That does not mean we're the same. There may be some facial features, some physical features in general that intersect. That don't mean that you can just group us all together. We still have very different experiences. And you have to honor those. It is 2026. We are probably as free as we're going to be for the foreseeable future. Why are we still upholding the laws of the plantation? And who the hell told you that you have to do that?